First and foremost, I'd like to give all honors, praises, thanksgivings, glories, greetings, salutations, respects to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Rawakah, Kodash, Yahweh, He is, He has been. Yahweh, He exists. Yahweh, He is existence. So Yahweh means He exists. Yahweh Shai, He is salvation, He is deliverance. Yahweh Shai, He is help, He is succor, He is liberty, He is victory, forms of salvation. Yahweh Shai, He saves, He delivers. Only the true Hebrew Israelites of the 212 tribe chart, the so-called dark, black, browns peoples of the world, the so-called African Americans brought over on the West Atlantic slave trade, Hispanic Latinos, Aboriginal, original Native Americans of North South America, and originally Israel, Jerusalem. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double peace on the salutations to the elders of GMS, Great Milson, Elder Tahar, Arama, Rakal, Rawak, Gabar, top men, past, present, and future under Adonai Yahushai through the Holy Spirit. Rulers who rule well and teach well the 100% truth and will be made known to be rulers until when Adonai Yahushai and King David break through the clouds in a cloud, so-called UFOs, chariots of Israel, and establish reality, but not before the implementation of the temptation of the hour of the world, RFID chip, Neuralink, mark of the beast. Take any technology inserted in any part of your body, and you will be set on fire via thermonuclear annihilation. ICBM missiles brought to you by God from the land of God during World War III. Russia and the world versus America and Israel. Russia and every other country going against America and Israel. So, and thus, RFID chip Neuralink or any high technology thereof inserted into the body is the mark of the beast and nothing else. Take it and you're fucked, even if you are Hebrew Israelite. And World War III featuring Russia versus America. So, until then, double peace on your salutations to elders of GMS who rule well and shalom to the occupied on the highways and byways into information superhighway pushing this truth and sincerity. America is Babylon, the great mystery Babylon, and will be set on fire. America will be set on fire, and every asshole in it. So, and thus, coming back one more time with the RFID chip mark of the beast video, Revelations 13:16. Back at it again until the missiles hit and drop, to let fellow brethren know not to take it, and to endure and strive against sin into blood until the end, and to third reprobates to tell you that the RFID chip Neuralink is the mark of the beast or any high technology thereof. But if you don't believe that, the truth, that is, you don't believe me, you don't believe Yahweh Hashai, you don't believe the head apostles, prophets, you don't believe the brethren on the highways and byways that are teaching the truth in sincerity, you do not believe that the RFID chip or Neuralink is mark of the beast, and you're going to take it, good. Go ahead and take it. Be my motherfucking guest. I'm telling you that it is the RFID chip mark of the beast, and if you don't want to believe that and take it, and still think that you will attain some sort of salvation from Yahweh Hashai, that is fucking demonic as shit. Just letting you know. So and thus, 3 reasons, top main reasons why 2/3 reprobate Christianized, Americanized, Hebrew Israelite niggers, Gentile pagan heathens, or Esau Edom are going to take the mark of the beast RFID chip, and these are the top 3 reasons that they will be forced to, or will be tempted to, or will be bamboozled to receive the RFID chip mark of the beast. Now, you don't need any of these 3 reasons if you're willy-nilly going to take it for no reason. Again, when they introduce it, they're going to introduce it as an option, and many people were going to take it because they like being lazy and they like doing what they want without any consequences. And this high technology allows you to be an ignorant asshole and still be somewhat advanced. So, and thus, you're a piece of shit in your past life, and Yahweh decided that you're going to pay in this on the hell on earth that he has created, while making you a crippled or blind. And here comes the white man telling you that it's okay that you fucked up in your past life because I'm going to fix you in this life. And thus, a piece of shit that should be crippled and blind, retarded, deaf, dumb, and mute is now able to walk and talk and live an okay life, still fucked up, but live an okay life because of this man's high technology. That is demonic. And if you think the opposite, that it is of God, who you ignorantly so called, that this high technology is being given to human beings in general, but the white man specifically, and that he is helping everyone out, and that anyone talking ill about this technology is of the devil, you're twice the devil that most people are. So, and thus, three top reasons why people are going to take, especially Hebrew Israelites, the RFID chip mark of the beast Neuralink, and then receive fiery indignation within themselves here in Babylon, the great mystery Babylon, the bitch whore that sits on the beast America, is food, is woman, and is your pocketbook. Again, in the beginning, and there will be a lot of people, even at the end, that will be taking the RFID chip Neuralink and mark of the beast for any reason but these three reasons, but those will be far few in between, and they'll be doing it because they're rich as fuck and they don't need anything. They just want to have the RFID chip nearly inserted into their body, or they don't know any better. They could give a fuck less about anything, and they're just taking it because they're not really starving. They're not really in financial strait. They're just going to do it to keep rolling with the world. Either way, you're all going to eat thermonuclear annihilation. Genesis 3:17, and under Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened, Salakia. Start out with Genesis 3:6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. What was wrong with this? Jumping down to Genesis 3:17, and unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife. He literally just obeyed her. It could have been anything, and for all intents and purposes, Eve could have just asked Adam to hand her, a fruit of a righteous tree that they couldn't eat, and if Adam would have done it, that also would have not been okay because he's still hearkening to the voice of his wife. Adam should be giving out commands at all times and be ministered to, waited on, not the other way around for no reason. So, in this case, I like to liken the apple that Eve ate as what it is, an ideology, a philosophy, and in this case, the philosophy ideology that Eve was telling Adam was, I tell you what to do, and we can eat whatever we want, i.e., gluttony and unkosher eating. And Adam said, okay. So and thus, and unto Adam Yahweh he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shall they eat all of the days of thy life. Through sin, through the woman came sin, in the Apocrypha, as it is written. And if you don't like it, believe that, care for it, you're the devil. You're a devil, which means deceive, what the Bible speaks of. 1 Timothy 2:12, but I suffer not a woman to teach nor to usurp authority over the man, but to shut the fuck up. My paraphrasing, roughly. Reading it verbatim, but I suffer not a woman to teach nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. 1 Kings 11:4. For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other Allahim, and his heart was not perfect. Why? His wives turned away his heart after other Allahim. With Eliah and Yahweh his Allahim, as was the heart of David his father. Again, women have zero power. They, for all intents and purposes, don't even have the power to form an opinion on what color of dress they should wear, or where the sofa in the living room should go. They shouldn't be doing a goddamn thing but cleaning or taking orders on what and how to do stuff. If you don't like that, and you pretend you're a hopeful elect, your woman will be the number one reason why you take the RFID chip mark of the beast, because she's your God and not Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. Philippians 3:18, for many walk of whom I've told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Mashiach, whose end is destruction, whose Allah is their belly, whose Allah is their belly. They literally worship their intestines, and whose glory is their shame, who mind earthly thing, their stomachs literally, literally, literally control them, and they literally worship their stomachs. Not in any metaphorical sense of the word is Philippians 3:19 a fucking simile or a metaphor. It is direct. One of the very few verses that is 100% carnal, literal, direct. And when I say that, of course, there's always metaphorical, metaphysical underlinings, because the whole book, Torah versus scripts, Bible, is spiritual. But in this case, first and foremost, and the majority of Philippians 3:19 is literal. Numbers 11:5. We remember the fish we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, the garlics. Food, 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 food. Someone who worships stomach, their belly, their intestine, are going to keep on mentioning food 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until they fucking die. Gluttony is a sin. So, the woman and your stomach. Two two reasons why you lost. Condemned reprobates are going to take the almighty chipmunk of the beast regardless of nationality. Genetics. Money will be the third thing. But if I had to put them in order, it would first be your stomach, then the woman, then money. And you can argue that the woman will be equal to the stomach in pressuring you to take that Freddie Chip Neuralink mark of the beast, because that bitch will also be bitching about eating, even though they've spent the last 6,000 years reincarnating, and each time being a fat ass glutton, motherfucker's still gonna be talking about eating. So and thus, money will be the last and weakest excuse, but still be an excuse to get the already chip Neuralink mark of the beast and thermonuclear destruction. Matthew 6:24, no man can serve two masters, for either hate the one and love the other, or else you will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Allah and mammon. Money is not God. And you can't fucking pretend that you don't worship money by quoting scriptures like, for the love of money is the root of all evil, brother. And knowing that you love the shit out of money. You're just quoting a verse. To you don't mean shit, but if you think that you quote it, you're going to make other people think that you don't love money, when it's clear that if someone took $1 from you or didn't give you $1 that you think you deserve when you don't, you'll kill them. Sure, niggers. Luke 16:13, no servant can serve two masters, for he will hate the one and love the other, else he will hold the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh and money. And again, I mess with women when I can, if they're not fucking beasts. I like eating. I don't love it, but I think it's okay. And I have money and a job. So I'm not saying that these three things are evil in and of itself, but if you worship them, they will entice you to take off your chip mark of the beast. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the times, the strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh, the proper name, is his treasure. And if you fuck up and don't care, Revelation 13:6, and he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark on the right hand or on their foreheads, and that no man might buy so food, save he that had the mark of the name of the beast of the number of his name. So until then, shalom,